Today we'll be talking about a movie that changed the way the world looks at Indian cinema, particularly South Indian cinema. The story has been reused over 1,000 times, but the execution is what makes the difference here. A fresh take on an overused story. This is KGF. If you didn't already know, KGF is a movie made in the Kannada language that shattered most of the records in the Indian film community, be it on screen or off screen. Let me make this clear. KGF is not a movie made in Bollywood, not Bollywood. It is natural for people to think that any movie coming out of India is made in Bollywood. Instead, KGF is from the Kannada film community that is entirely different from Bollywood. So the logline of the story is Rocky, a young man, seeks power and wealth to fulfill a promise to his dying mother. His quest takes him to Mumbai, where he gets involved with the notorious gold mafia. If you ask me, an Indian viewer, this is a pretty overused story. An underdog grows up to become a very powerful figure, mostly with a criminal history. Right? Wrong. Director Prashant Neel has understood the importance of balancing the financial and the entertainment aspect of art. He seems to have taken a liking to Quentin Tarantino's methods. I guess we'll start off with the things that actually make KGF KGF. 1. Character design. Rocky, the protagonist, is played by Yash, the typical underdog who has lost a lot in life. And this is a very tried and tested method. A 3-point story arc, the loss, the journey, and then the victory. Nothing different here. But this is where everything changes. The protagonist has been designed in such a way so as to come across as an extremely badass figure despite all the hurdles he's faced in life. Be it the way he stands, the way he dresses, his posture, and even the way he speaks. For instance, in this scene, you see an extremely lazy delivery of dialogue, even in a crucial situation, making the audience think that he is in control of the situation.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಣ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಯ ಇರಬೇಕು ಭಯ ಗುಂಡ್ಗೆಲಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ಗುಂಡ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ದಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಇರೋಂದಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಮೇ ಐ ಕಮ್ ಅವನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್
ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಬರೋನು ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ ಅವನೊಬ್ಬನೇ ಬರೋನು ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್.
Number 2. Fast-paced narrative. The pacing of the movie is extremely fast. No shot lasts beyond 5 seconds. Literally no camera angle. This keeps the viewer constantly hooked as there is something new to look at every 5 seconds. Number 3. Iconic scenes. Thanks to pre-visualization and storyboarding, there are scenes that would stick to the viewer's eye even after a month of watching it. The extremely beautiful use of color, slow motion are to be credited here. For instance, this scene does not have much movement to it, but it does stand out aesthetically. Number 4. Motivated camera moves. Most of the blocking and camera moves have a reason to them. Every camera angle plays some role in the narrative of the story. The director of photography, Bhuvan Gowda, is to be credited for a majority of this. For instance, we see a lot of push-ins dragging the viewer with the camera into the scene. Next, the music and character themes. Ravi Basroor is the music director of this movie. He claims to have made the music in France by the same band that made music for a good amount of the MCU. But this is a testament to the fact that half of filmmaking is the sound. B-roll. This is something that very few Kannada movies give importance to. There are usually 2 types of footages, A-roll and with it B-roll. B-roll is the footage that is usually played when there is a narrative explaining the situation to the audience. The next thing is the location. The locations were set in places where there were extreme weather conditions. Despite all the setbacks they faced, the crew pulled together a marvel. Another very clever move is that a good chunk of the story is set in Mumbai. This way, Prashant Neel and his story could reach a wider audience despite all the language barriers in India. I mean, we Indians speak about 12,000 languages.